What do you think you know about domestic violence?
I think I know that it happens a lot, and a lot of the times they feel like they don't have a voice and they can't speak up about it.
I know that I know that the significant other in the relationship hits the woman or the male.
Okay, violence.
I think it's known to be very rare, but truly happens to a lot of people.
Okay, so describe domestic violence in one word.
Sadness. Dark.
Okay, so I'm gonna list a few facts, so just give me your input after each one. Nearly 35% of women reported experiencing sexual assault, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in their lifetimes, while 1 in 4 women reported having experienced severe physical violence.
Really?
Yeah. 1 in 7 women and 1 in 18 men had been stalked by an intimate partner during their lifetime to the point in which they felt very fearful or believed that they or someone close to them would be harmed or killed.
I thought it'd be like 1 in 3 for women and 1 in 10 for men.
So 19% of domestic violence involves a weapon, and only 34% of people who are injured by their intimate partners receive medical care for their injuries.
Only 34%?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there'd be more than that. Alright.
So men tend to not report domestic violence as much because of embarrassment or fear of ridicule and lack of support, and the percentage of police response to domestic abuse of male victims is 47 men that report domestic violence are threatened with arrest, 35% are ignored, and 21% are arrested.
I understand that because, like, you don't want to go up to your friends and be like, hey, dude, like, I'm getting hit by my wife. Good.
What about the police responses?
Police, I feel like they have different responses. I feel like with women, they're more sincere, more apologetic. But when you're around a male, you're like, stick it up, dude. Punch her in the face, too. Fight back, fire with fire. I'm just like...
Did you know that on a typical day, there are more than 20,000 phone calls placed to domestic violence hotlines nationwide?
No. But really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
So these percentages and ratios we read to you are drastically growing in size every year. And I think, personally, and my group, think that people need to be more aware of it. And do you agree with this statement?
Yes.
For sure.
I agree because...
No, Avery.